Hi, this is Jonathan Saenz, President and Attorney for Texas Values. I've been licensed in the state of Texas for over 20 years to practice law, and I've been involved in some of the most important cases at the U.S. Supreme Court and Texas Supreme Court and lower courts. The Supreme Court decision today about a case coming out of the state of Texas regarding the Federal Drug Administration's regulation of abortion drugs is out. Let me talk to you a little bit about what this case is about. It comes from the state of Texas. For many years, there's been growing concerns that the FDA has been relaxing, if not completely removing, safety regulations for women when it comes to abortion drugs that are taken. Now, I want to be clear. Number one, the court ruled on procedural grounds to essentially dismiss this case. It doesn't change anything about the safety regulations and the concerns and the harms for women for the lack of safety regulations for these abortion drugs. It also doesn't change Texas law at all. We have a law that protects babies from the beginning. We have the Human Life Protection Act. We also have the Texas Heartbeat Law. We also have a law in place that says you cannot send abortion pills through the mail, and you have to have safety regulations in place on these type of issues. And so if any doctor is involved in prescribing or giving these type of abortion drugs to women in the state of Texas, they're going to be breaking the law. This Supreme Court decision didn't impact that in any way. Also, the Supreme Court went really the extra step, or at least they took time to mention that conscience protections for medical providers is in place and is not changed by this decision as well. And so certainly a setback. We were at the U.S. Supreme Court when this case was argued. Texas Values filed an amicus brief, a supportive brief on this case, and this issue is far from over. I think you'll see this issue addressed in the Texas legislature. I think you'll see this issue come back into court because I think it's very clear the dangers to women, to their health and safety still exist, and the Supreme Court opinion today allowed that to continue. In a presidential year, I think this is something you'll see come up in elections because I think this is something we all should be able to agree on, that we should be able to keep women safe in these circumstances.